This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 8 a.m. Today's system was sent in by email by one of my subscribers, Jeffrey Eisenberg, and he shares his progression and the numbers that he plays. He says that they are picked. There's a relationship to these numbers on the wheel with 4 numbers in the same section on 2 separate areas of the wheel. And the bet starts out, you can either use $5 units or $1 units or really any size that you want. But if you use a $5 unit, then you will have $15 on the corner right here between the 7, 8, 10, 11. And then you'll have $5 between the 22, 23, and 28, 29. Okay, and then let's go ahead and spin and get this started. And he says this is a $2,100 bankroll on this one. So when you lose, the next step is to go 1 unit of 5 higher on the corner and leave the other 22, 23, 28, 29 the same. Alright, we got a hit already. Wow. Okay, we're up 125, so let's start the progression back over again, which again is 15 on the corner there between the 7, 8, 10, 11, and then 5 on the splits 22, 23, 28, 29. And I'll leave this progression down in the description. So let's go through it. Wow, another hit already. That's really amazing. Up 190 already. Okay, well that's not probably normal. So let's remember that. But that's pretty cool. So we're up 190 already, and let's go ahead and bet again. Again, anytime you win, you go back to the original start of the progression. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. We're already up $300. Okay, we're gonna keep playing though. I want to see what this is like over longer spins. Okay, so on to that second progression again. Again, you leave the splits alone, and you add $5 to the corner. Okay, and then on this next one, you leave the corner alone, and you add 1 to each of the splits. So this is a different kind of progression. Okay, we lost, so now we're going to add 1 to the corner and leave the splits alone. So it's kind of going back and forth here in this progression, but that'll make it easier to remember. Let's see if that continues with his progression. Okay, so on that one we had, let's see, so the next one along here actually increases from, make sure we have 5. Yeah, we had 5. Now we have 7 units of 5 on the corner, and then we have 3 on each of the splits. So that trend doesn't last forever. That's just part of the progression. Okay, so lost again. Now we're going to 9 units on the corner, and let's see what we got here. And then we're going 1 more unit on the splits. Still trying to get used to his progression. Okay. Now we're going to increase 2 on the corner to 11 and 1 more on the splits. Okay, another loss. So now we're going to increase it a little bit more. We're going to increase by 4 units to 15, and then we're going to increase 2 more on each for the splits. And again, I know this is not an easy progression to remember, so I'm going to leave it down in the description. Oh my goodness, we finally hit $485. Wow. Now we're up $390. Okay. And I probably should have showed you guys how much we were losing there in the process. So let's keep going. I'll make sure I do that. And let's start back over. So again, he picks these numbers based on where they are on the wheel. And let's start back at the beginning. And then that's 3 units on the corner and 1 on each of those splits. And again, he always uses 22, 23, 28, 29. Alright, another hit. Wow. Up 455. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, we lost. So again, the second one is to leave the splits alone and add 1 to the corner. Okay, and then the next one is going to be add to the splits, but not the corner. Sorry for my dog there. The fireworks is my dog's getting upset because the fireworks are going off outside. Okay, so let me get him out of the way here, and we're going to increase now by 1 unit on the corners and leave the splits alone. Okay. On this next one, now we're going to go, see, that's 5. Yep, we're going to have 3 units on each of those splits, and then 7 for 35 total on the corner. Lost my train of thought there with the dog barking. Sorry about that. Alright. Okay, we lost again. Now we're going to add 2 more to the splits there. To the corner, and now we're going to have 4 each for 20 total on the splits. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have pets or dogs, because I've got a pretty good companion here most of the time, unless there's fireworks going off. Let's see. Okay, so now we're going to increase 2 on the corner, and we're going to increase 1 on the splits. And you'll definitely have to have this written down, because it's definitely not the easiest progression. Okay, so now we're going to go up 4 units from 11 to 15. Sorry about that. On the corner, and then we're going to go to 7 units each on the splits. So there should be 35 on each of those. Okay, we lost again. So now we're going to go up. Oh, and let me show you where we're at. So it does definitely take away from your profit, as you can see down here, until you hit again. So that's definitely something. If you guys are going to make a modification, that would definitely be something that to think about with the modification. And now we're going to actually go from 18 to 24, and let's see, so we're going up 6 units, and then we're going to go up 1 unit on the splits. Okay, now we're up 675. So let's go. We'll go back to the start here, and I'll show you one more time how to start the bets out. But this is definitely one you're going to have to write down if you're going to use it. But the thing I don't like about it, even though we've done fantastic, is that it almost appears every time you go through this progression, when you get pretty far along, you actually go back into a negative. Even though we're way up again, you actually go into a negative situation if you don't actually hit. So let me count these for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you have 13 chances, but you only have 8 numbers covered. So that you could definitely bust with that. And again, he wanted to let you know that's a $2,100 bankroll if you do bust. The positive part of it would be you can see we're up $675 right now. So that's why he also says you can play dollar units for a 420 bankroll or $5 units for a 2100 bankroll. And I think the best way we can go about this one for you guys trying this one out is for me to just put this progression down in the description. But I'll go ahead and go over it real quick. So the first bet is 3 units on the corner, 1 on each of the splits. And then after you lose 1, you go to 4 units each on the corner, 1 on the splits. Then after that, you stay with 4 on the corner and add 1 more to the splits for 2. And then it goes 5 on the corner, 2 on the splits, then 7 on the corner, 3 on the splits, 9 on the corner, 4 on the splits, 11 on the corner, 5 on the splits, 15 on the corner, 7 on the splits, 18 on the corner, 8 on the splits, 24 on the corner, 12 on the splits, 30 on the corner, 14 on the splits, and 38 on the corner, 18 on the splits, and then the last one is 50 on the corner, 24 on the splits. And if you use $5 units and you lost all those, you'd lose $2,100. So we didn't get close to going through all of those, but I could definitely see it happening. So always be prepared anytime you play a system like this where you're only covering 8 numbers. Be prepared for anything to happen, and you could possibly lose your bankroll. And then on the other hand, we did make some good money. So make sure you practice this on an app before you take it to the casino, because I know a lot of people on the channel don't like to play 8 number systems or less, but it does pay off when you hit the numbers. So it's just risk reward, and I know a lot of people like playing more numbers than that on this channel. So let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear your feedback. Like I said, also if you have a modification for this one, and if you have a system that you're using that you'd like to send in, please send it in. I would love to showcase it on the channel, and that would be fantastic. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications, because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 8 a.m. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.